Here we go. How you doing, guys? And welcome to another episode of OilyGear. We're gonna just search around for failed projects and just search around for failed projects, projects that you can do, um, and just look at what people are trying to sell out there that are not. We're not talking about anything that's in any good condition. Things that need a lot of work, things that people have just forgotten about. And here we go. So, the first one that caught my eye is this 1970 BMW 2 Series 2002. What in the heck is this? That's not much of a car. And I'm not even sure. Is this OEM? Okay. All right. It's pretty chopped up. I mean, it's completely chopped up. This is just the chassis. This is a project. Let's read the description. This is a project 1970 BMW 2002 Tesla. It has been fitted with an electric conversion setup as a rear-wheel drive. Comes with Tesla steering wheel, rack and pinion, brake and acceleration pedals, high voltage wires, connectors, etc. Original equipment also includes windows, rear back seats, hood, front bumper, trunk. This is definitely a failed project. This guy's completely abandoned this. Okay? Right now it has a set of Tesla S Model S wheels and tires, Tesla rotor, brake caliper, suspension, and redone chassis with the same adapted Model S chassis, all aluminum. All parts are from a Tesla Model S. I have lots of other parts for the Tesla Model S, Stewart, Florida. See less. All right. Let's look at these pictures. There is not much. I don't think there's not much of the 1970 BMW 2002 left. Here are the wires, high voltage wires, high gauge. Accelerator pedals. I guess these are from the Tesla steering wheel, rack and pinion. This is the steering column, wiring harness, brake booster, axles. I guess is it the some sort of something for the battery tray? I guess this is some sort of heat shield or something. That's what it looks like to me. All right, rubber hoses. This looks like something for like the windows. I guess the trunk or the hood. Some strut bars or something. Okay, these are the cut parts from the 2002 chassis or from the Tesla. I mean, there's a lot of work done here. Some more hoses. Looks like coolant lines. All right, these are the body panels. The front. This is definitely a 2002 BMW. Suspension parts left out to corrode. Cars picked up. So basically, this is the chassis to the Tesla. Married to the married somehow to the 2002 maybe? No, because this looks pretty modern. I mean, it looks like what they did was they put the A pillar, the roof, the C pillar, the B pillar, and C pillar of the 2002. So I guess he's trying to make a 2002 fit a 2002 on top of a Tesla. Okay. And we just repeat the pictures. How much does he want for this? I don't know. Let's see. $3,000 for all this stuff. I don't know, man. That's a lot of money just for a failed project. I think this is just junk. This is trash. I mean, finish the project and then get a little bit further down the road on the project and see where you're at then. Um, but this would be a real stupid project to take on. So, yeah, no. Okay, here we go. A Datsun from South Carolina, North Charleston's. These things are great. The Datsuns. Datsuns are cool cars. Okay, turbocharger. A lot of parts in the. This looks like it had like a drag pack or something, some sort of transmission. That looks like a manifold from a Chevy small block. Let's see. Okay, it's got a hood scoop. Yeah, this thing's butchered, man. 4,500, 5,400 bucks. Not even. Look at all the rust on this thing. No way. No way. 5,400 bucks. You know, if you would clean it up and at least have it ready, like have it a little bit presented a little bit better, I think you could probably get more money out of this thing. But to be honest with you, I mean it's far gone. The wheels aren't really sought after. There's nothing really here I see. The front bumper is aftermarket. It's one of those the type of bumper that's like a shell. That's not OEM. That's not stock. It's missing a headlight. This hood scoop is completely custom made, possibly made from the original hood. The door has a lot of rust. I mean, there's a lot of rust here. There's a lot of rust there in the quarter panel. Bottom part of the quarter panel is a lot of rust. Or that's dirt. But still, dude, clean it up. Like, at the very least, you want somebody to buy the shell. Right? If you're trying to sell the shell, I get it. Let's see the description. What does he got? 350. Okay, yeah, small block. 700 R tranny. Was a turbo car. Turbo needs to be rebuilt. Dude, this is trash. This is trash. Here we go. Another Nissan. This is in Kingsland, Georgia. 1978. And so it begins. See, what they do is they tell you, like, oh man, look. Oh, 2 NOS bottles? Alright. A little something here. So what they do is they show you the car, what it looks like and what it should look like. That's. Yeah, get it there. Maybe you got some money. Alright, some fender flares, just like the Devil Z. A lot of rust right here. Bad pictures. Rusted wheels. Alright, it's got a pretty OEM engine. This is probably the... What engine does this have? Probably the 2.6 liter or the 2.4 liter. Or the 2.8. I have no time to complete have thousands invested runs and drives. Rear disc brakes, poly tank, and Walbro fuel pump. Too much to list. Has minimal rust, but does have patches. Come with totes of parts, mostly new. Still, dude, $5,000 bucks. Come on, man. So 1978. This looks like it has an ECU. This is a mass airflow. Mass airflow, the ones with the door flap, the one that has a potentiometer. As the more air flows through it, the door opens up and lets more air in. Let's look at more pictures here. There's a lot of patches. Look at this. This is not. Oh, he's got an Eagle Talon. Nice. Georgia plates. Bumpers rusted. I mean, too much of this has minimal rust. Minimal. Come on, man. This is not minimal. This is considerable. The dash is completely cracked. It's not even mounted correctly. Something seems like it's off there. Door cards are missing. Rugs are missing. Interior parts are missing. At least put it back together as much as you can before you try to sell this. Put it back together somewhat. You know, clean it up. Throw away the can, the can of brake cleaner, and the gloves. Right? Get rid of that. Like, just wash it, even if it looks like crap. Don't make it look like a piece of. Look at this. What is this? That looks odd. Okay, a little patch here. That's rust. Okay, he took off the. It's a 280Z, so that's an L28 engine in it. So he started doing some body work and just abandoned the project. Those are, what kind of wheels are those? I can't tell. They're not Volks. Okay, so that's really cool item that it has here is the fender side view mirrors. And we see another aftermarket all cracked up. I don't know. I guess these are the bins of parts. $5,000, huh? I don't know. No, I wouldn't spend. I would give this guy $1,000 to just get it out of his garage. I'll give you $1,000 to get it out of the garage. So it begins. Hi. Let's see. I'm gonna send him a little message. I'll give you $1,000 to get out of your garage. Yep. Nope. Okay, Winter Springs. These aren't sought after. These are this. Here's another Skyline. A Nissan Skyline. Okay, dude. Really? Look at your trunk, brother. Let's see. Can we hear some noise? Okay, let's see. Let's see what it sounds like. Cool. You must hate cars. Oh well. You should. You should build it. You should build it. You should build it. Then you should finish the project. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Then you should finish the project. Good luck, buddy. Oh, sounds pretty good. I wonder what engine it has. An RB20 DET. So it's a 2-liter. The RB, I think, is the 6-cylinder. It's a Florida car. This thing's in Winter Springs, Florida. It's got fender flares in the front, but no fender flares in the back. Okay. This is definitely imported. I mean, they didn't sell these things here in the United States. This is an R33 chassis. Power FC, no controller. Okay, the Power FC is a ECU, and it came like with this controller that it looked like a Game Boy or like an Atari Lynx or Game Gear or something like one of those handheld video games things. Um, Very interesting. The controller themselves are hard to find now, and the whole Power FCs are hard to find. You can still find them on eBay, but um, I mean, once you tune it, there's not much else you can do. You don't really need the Power FC to keep tinkering with it. It's a 4-door. I don't even know. Is this turbocharged? Yeah, it is because it has a front mount intercooler on it. There's the HKS muffin top air filter. These things were really cool. It's a staple of the uh, JDM builds from the late '90s, early 2000s. You'd see them a lot. They would be It's a foam element. These things can fall apart, and you have to change them. Uh, you have to change them up every so often, and you have to keep them clean. You can wash them, but eventually you're gonna have to change out that foam. That element can fall apart and suck into the system. The bad part about it is that you'd have to also use some of them used oil, and that oil then would foul up the mass airflow. That's something I would drive around every day. Here we go. He's got a racing seat on one side, and the other one side is the comfy seat. These things are so uncomfortable, especially for big guys like myself. Is that tape? No, that's just. I guess this is so you can move it back and forth. All right, Skyline GTS 25. A GTS 4-door. I don't know. Didn't like these. They had different tail lights than the R33s, and he's really destroyed the trunk. You'd have to do a lot of work in there to get that nice and clean. All right, let's move on. Oof, 1970. Here we go. A 1970 911 Porsche, 12,000 bucks. My goodness. This thing is a rust bucket. This thing is far gone, man. This thing's just good for the VIN numbers. 19. Oof. Look at that, dude. The whole chassis, the whole chassis is pretty much rotten. You'd spend $20,000 just in body work, and then you have to pay the Porsche tax. What the hell happened to the windshield, dude? How do you make the windshield rust? Oh my god! Let's look at that. Look at that. The windshield rusted. That's impossible. Dash is destroyed. It's a 911T. I guess there's a T there. The interior is completely wrecked. I mean, you can see the asphalt. Look at that. The passenger would have to put his feet up on the dash. I mean, you couldn't drive this. This is not something you could drive, even if you got it running. Yeah, I wouldn't put this on the street. This would shake itself apart. $12,000. This is trash. The engine, maybe because the engine's in there. Maybe. Lots of rust. That's an understatement, buddy. Match numbers, engine and gearbox 2.2 liter. Lots of rust. Mostly complete, except for what's rusted. Has not ran in over 30 years. No shit. Clean title in hand. Located in Orlando. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. I mean, just in parts, maybe I can get 12,000 out of this thing. I mean, it's this is money pit. Okay, here are the carburetors. This is completely rusted through. I mean, this is rotten. Rusted, rotten. Gone. Look at this. This is the asphalt. I was like, what is this? This is asphalt. This is, you can see through. This is the same texture as this. The wiring is hosed. I mean, I wouldn't even attach a battery to this. This is a fire waiting to happen. I mean, just in parts. This would be just a parts car. This is what this is. And I would be very. I wouldn't even say there was much parts to really get out of this. Unfortunately, there's not much. There's not many parts at all. So yeah, no, I have no idea what people think that they have here. A 1970 Porsche 911, $12,000, rusted to the core. I mean, completely rotten. Yeah, this is definitely a parts car. So, negative Ghost Rider. Here we go. Oh my goodness! Look at this 280. Yikes! $1,000. Are you? I don't understand. I there's nothing you can get out of this. There's not $1,000 worth of parts here. No way! No way, dude! You can see the speaker on the side of the fender. On the you can see the inside of the car. This is gone. I don't even think you can recycle this because it would be more rust than it is iron. Although rust is iron, but you know what I mean. You take this to the recycling, they'll be like, they put it through the crusher, it just turned into dust. Have 4 Datsun 280s that are rough, but still some good parts. Okay, so you're getting 4 of them. Okay, so maybe 4. You're getting 4 cars, 4 chassis, 4 if you have the title and the VIN numbers and the VINs for these things, then I guess. Oh my goodness. That was this one, the red one. Oh, red one, get the fuck out of here. Some chick. Alright. People selling their mirrors. I don't know why I get these. Alright, 280. Look at this. This is a nice representation of a 2002 Impreza steering wheel. It doesn't look like it's been used much. Usually this here gets really nasty. And these are the original, this is the original leather. It's got the airbag still with the charge in it, so this has never been deployed. Sold as is. Price for both items can be shipped at buyer's expense. $500. No. Okay, let's see. For a 2.5 RS, the cluster. Yeah, I wonder what 2.5 RS that is. All right, here we go. Oh, this kid's selling a bunch of stuff. Are you partying out the car? Let's see. Are you selling the 2.5 RS? Yeah. Okay, here we go. RX-7, 1991, $1,000. Coral Springs, not so far from here. This is a turbo 2, half turbo 2, half. It's got a 12A motor. These things did not, 1991 did not come with the 12A motor. In fact, this chassis, the FB, the FC, this is an FC. The FC chassis didn't come with a 12A. The FB, which is the one that's the smaller one, the predecessor to this, was the one that came with the 12A. And those also came with the 12B. There was a special edition, the 5-letter GSLSE, I think it was, that came with the 12B, which then these also came, and they came with a turbocharger. And the reason why these things are called a Turbo 2 is because in Japan the FB came with there was the RX-7 Turbo overseas. Never made it to the United States. But then when they sold the FB here, they called it the Turbo 2. And everybody was like, why do you call it number 2, Turbo 2? Or people thought there was a twin turbo. But in fact, it was not. Okay, interior mint. Let's see about that. This bumper. Look at this. Oof. That is some JDM. That's like a shell that goes over it. Look, you can see it's stapled here and over here. I mean, this thing, $1,000. Like, this guy's realistic, right? He wants to get rid of the car. It's not so bad. I mean, I can get $1,000 just from the taillights, right? These taillights are the facelift ones with the round. Okay, so it was like a round tail light where it had the lens inside was round. Okay, so the engine doesn't look like it's mounted correctly, so it's just sitting inside the engine bay. This is a Turbo 2 hood because it has the scoop for the intercooler. Similar to the Subarus, they have the top mount intercooler. Front bumper from one RX-7. So this car's pieced together. Like, 2 different lights. So you'd have to spend another like maybe $6-7 grand on body work and paint to bring this back to its glory. This thing spilled something. Yeesh. All right, mint. I don't know about that. Look, it's right here. It's a little bit off there. You got a what is this? This is a rear brake. So like if you're drifting and shit, you can you don't have to use the parking brake, which is not what you should be using. This is a true hydraulic, where this one is a cable. Okay, some old school tape deck or CD deck, single din. Well, it's got the door cards. Okay, it's got the rug, dirty. Clean it. Clean it. If you clean this, if you just spent a little bit of time cleaning it and making it look half decent. Look, the shifter knob is off. Just put it back together. Pseudo, like just enough. This is I believe these are the clamps for the sway bar. But $1,000 is not a bad price. Not a bad price for this. And the interior seats, these look like these eBay fake racing seats. I wouldn't say these are very safe. You can tell by the stitching, this is not very good stitching here. I wouldn't go as far as say mint. Okay, a lot of parts in the back. These are the original taillights, possibly. Look at this. It's got some broken stuff here. I mean, it's a hodgepodge of parts, right? It's got a lot of parts. It might have been a different color. This guy spray painted the car. Looks like he spray painted the car. Yeah, this is definitely rattle canned. It was red at one point, and then he rattle canned it halfway through. So it kind of looks like a Joker. That rear bumper, man. Wow. It really is out there. All right, so $1,000. How long has it been? 11 hours. Listed 11 hours ago. I don't know. You'd have to dump at least another 10 grand in parts and accessory just to get this thing running. You don't want to use a 12A in this. What I would do to this is a great platform for a LS swap or this would be great for an LS swap. It's already wrecked. I mean, it's not wrecked, but it's not something you're not taking apart a good specimen, right? You're not taking apart a real Turbo 2 that's in good condition. You're not butchering it. It's already butchered, right? This thing's already done. And it would be great to just make it into something that's like a drift, something for fun. So you can put an LS swap, a Coyote swap. I would actually go with the LS swap because there's more. The LS is buy a junkyard LS and there's conversion kits for it. Put a 5-speed in it and go sideways. So yeah, look at this. I would paint it white, probably do something similar to the yeah. This seems like a cool car. This seems like a cool project car. If you got 10 grand burning your pocket and you want to do something with it, this is where it's at. All right, guys. Well, this is the final of my experimental YouTube video. I'm gonna post this, see what it looks like. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. This video might come down, just because this is not gonna be edited. I'm just gonna go straight raw, raw dog it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.